guys, so the next recipe that I am going to be making is Warabimochi. And I actually tried this when I went to Japan. I went to Arashiyama, the bamboo forests, and were these small shops, and they made this mochi that was super soft, and some of them would mix it with ice cream, and all of them had that kind of toasted soybean powder around it. And these were so fragrant. I'm going to be doing mine with tea and maple syrup, and I think that the flavor is going to be phenomenal. These were just melt in your mouth. Like, these were just soft and amazing. And I think traditionally it was made with something called bracken flour, and bracken flour is made from ferns, and I guess they don't make that flour as much today in Japan. In addition, there could be some health issues along with it. So modern day, it might just be made with a little bit of warabi. It's definitely made with, you know, sweet rice flour or different tapioca starches or potato starches. I found really a ton of recipes that I've been trying out, and I think that these definitely replicate the flavor as well as that kind of soft mochi texture that I had in Japan. So I hope you guys like it. Super simple, it's super good, and yeah, let's get to the kitchen.
Okay, so I started off by mixing jasmine tea with potato starch, and you want to just whisk that really well until there are no lumps. And traditionally, I think it's made with green tea, but I remember the ones that I had at Arashiyama, it was so fragrant, and to me, I think jasmine tea has that. And then instead of sugar, I decided to go with maple syrup, once again just for the fragrance, but you guys can definitely do sugar or something like brown sugar. And then afterwards, after that is all mixed, you want to put it into a pot, and you want to not necessarily bring it to a boil, but just thicken up everything. And I did that over medium heat, and you can see that at first it gets lumpy and kind of weirdly gooey and gloppy. Not really nice, but if you continue stirring with your spatula, eventually it gets to a nice smooth paste. And you do this for about, I'd say 3 to 4 minutes, just to cook off some of the starch flavor and to thicken up everything. And then for this step, I just put this over Kinako, and that is toasted soybean powder, and it's also super fragrant as well. And I'm trying to spread this into one even layer, and I've seen some people do it with put this into cold water just to cool it down, but it's really just not necessary, and it's a lot less messy that way. So I'm just letting it cool down. I didn't show you this, but I sprinkled on some Kinako on top as well. And now I'm going to take scissors, and this produces a lot neater of a result than I feel like if you just do it by hand and get little globules out that way. So I cut them into squares, and you can see that it comes out nicer, and it's a little bit neater that way. Afterwards, I took a spoon, and I just made sure that the sides were coated afterwards. And I'm just trying to convey how squishy and soft it is, because sometimes when you make mochi, it turns out a little bit hard, and it's really not that nice. So these were just amazing, and the recipe turned out awesome. And the Japanese, what they did was they actually have this syrup that is made from brown sugar, but I thought since we sweetened it with maple syrup, I would just skip that step, but feel free to do that. And then, well, basically, there you have it. It's a super simple recipe, and the dessert, it's not overly sweet, but it is soft, and it does kind of really satisfy a craving that way without being, too sweet or too overly heavy. And this was probably my favorite dessert in Japan. Really couldn't get my mind off of it. There you have it, guys, my Warabimochi made with sweet potato starch. If you guys like this recipe, and definitely really give it a try, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!